welcome back to American Sunrise. Don McLean coming up. I'm so excited about that. I'm Dr. Gina. We thank you for joining us. It is time now for today's health news, sponsored by the Wellness Company. And under the microscope today, February is Cancer Prevention Month. It's a time dedicated to raising awareness about steps people can take to reduce the risk of developing cancer. For more, let's bring in the Chief of Pediatric Medicine for the Wellness Company, Dr. Alejandro Diaz. Dr. Diaz, you know, we have been so lied to. It's just as if everything we believed just a couple of years ago was just sheer hockey puck. I don't know what else to say because I can't say it on TV. And yet now here we are with companies like the Wellness Company, doctors like yourself, Dr. Peter McCullough, others who have been at the forefront of what we can really do to prevent cancer. Tell us.
Yes, Dr. Gina, thank you so much for having me on the show. And definitely, this is February Awareness Month, and it's incredible the amount of new cases of cancer each year. I mean, we're talking about almost 2 million new Americans will develop cancer each year. This is the largest lucrative industry in healthcare. We're talking about close to $210 billion each year just for diagnosis and treatment of this terrible disease. So we have been compounding amazing natural products at the Wellness Company, like Shield for cellular defense, antioxidant, detox. It reduces inflammation, it boosts your immune system, and it will help you with all sorts of, recovering from cancer, preventing cancer, and things like that.
Yeah, I want to back up to what you said, though, because I'm not sure people understand the amount of money that is in the cancer industry. I say this on the show all the time, that which we incentivize, we create more of. We have incentivized an entire industry of cancer for humans, for animals, and that means we're going to get more of it. So you look at these big charities that everybody runs races for and all these things, and I thought it was a little weird because some of the money was like going to abortion and things like that. I thought, that's really weird. Without all that money, the Wellness Company has come up with ways to literally prevent cancer. And it's not just in the things that are obvious. It's things like your spike protein fixer antidote, right? There are a lot of things that the Wellness Company is doing that might prevent cancer, that have a better chance of preventing cancer than most all of the things we've been told for the past few decades.
Yeah, number one, we have this amazing new product that it was compounded and designed by our wonderful colleague, Dr. Kelly Victory, through the Wellness Company with natural products. You know, it will boost your immune system, will decrease the inflammation, the detox, and cellular defense. That's one side of the token. On the other side of the token, we have, as you know, ivermectin, mebendazole. But something that I think it's important for our audience to understand is that I was shocked 3 years ago when the CEO of Pfizer, Albert Bourla, he said that in the near future, and he spoke like in the next 5 years, 1 in every 3 people will develop cancer. My first question will be, how did he know that? That's number one. Number two, they acquired one of the largest acquisition in oncology history for $43 billion. They acquired this biotechnology company. Why they are preparing for that? What do they know that we don't know?
Yeah. Well, ivermectin, as you mentioned, particularly in concert with mebendazole, has shown great promise in early studies. Do you think that ivermectin deserves additional research as a potential treatment for cancer? And tie this in, if you will, to what we've just seen released in the Epstein files, where it sounds like a lot of this was stuff that, believe it or not, Epstein was involved in the development of, talking about plagues and cancers and all sorts of things like that.
That's insane. Talking about ivermectin, that Nobel Prize medication. Um, I think it's a phenomenal medication. We already know as a fact from scientific facts that it works to not only to prevent but also to treat a lot of different cancers. But obviously, we will be delighted to have more research about ivermectin in other types of cancers. But right now, we already know for a fact that it works.
Almost all the focus in this country is on treating cancer when it comes to all of this, and very little focus is on determining prevention. Why do you think that is?
Well, unfortunately, Dr. Gina, is where the money is. We're talking about $210 billion industry per year. So I don't think there's enough interest for big pharma to prevent. They're more interesting, unfortunately, to cure.
Yeah. Well, the wellness
That's the bad
company
deal.
you mentioned has this new product out called Shield, which we read about in relation to Dr. Victory's own journey with cancer. You described how Shield works, and what sort of results are you seeing with it?
It's a new product for the wellness company, but we're starting to see amazing results. It will detox your body. It will create antioxidant, decrease inflammation, and basically just restore your cells. It's for cell defense with natural products like ashwagandha, turmeric, turkey, tail root, mushrooms, black cumin, seed oil, garlic extract, and so many other components that in combination, they really protect your cells.
All right, so I take all of these things by themselves, but I really want to try. Did I see hot cocoa mix or something like that? Will you send me some of that? I'll Venmo you, Dr.
We
Diaz.
will.
I have to
We
try
will.
that. I really want to try because I do take it all, but I take it all separately, and it's a lot. So, Dr. Diaz, and I'll tell you, side benefits too. Skin and hair have gotten so much better. I mean, just really great stuff coming out of the wellness company all the time. I just could not recommend them more highly. And thank you for being with us and telling us about this new great product.
Thank you so much.
All right. That Shield product, very exciting. February is National Cancer Prevention Awareness Month. Now more than ever, we want to be asking what each of us can do to lower our chances of cancer. And if you or a loved one is battling cancer, we want to make sure that no stone is left unturned in the effort for you all to be healthy. That's where the Wellness Company comes in. You know the Wellness Company. We have their great doctors, like we just did, like Dr. Kelly Victor, Dr. McCullough, and others on all the time. The Wellness Company and their doctors are medical professionals. You can trust them. The Wellness Company is committed to providing safe, low-cost alternatives to big pharma, from ivermectin to methylene blue to their fantastic new product we're discussing today, Shield, so much more. The Wellness Company gives you the opportunity to make sure that the promise of the MAHA movement is reality for you too. This February, take control of your health. Go to twc.health/RAV. Give it an order. That's twc.health/RAV. Use the promo code RAV. It'll save you 10%. You can prepare now and not wait. That's the magic. All right, coming up, ICE under attack. Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson ready to take aim at agents who are doing their jobs. His outrageous scheme is up next as American Sunrise continues.